Okay, we're going to start. Welcome everyone. We're so excited to have you join us tonight for our Smith STEM Academy Student and Parent Informational session about student choice. For the first time ever in BISD, we're offering student choice. So please go ahead and put your cameras on, turn off your cameras and put your microphones on mute for the duration of the presentation. Once the presentation is over, we'll go ahead and answer questions if you have any. Please feel free at any point during the presentation if you do have questions. Go ahead and utilize the chat feature to type those in while they're fresh on your mind, and we'll definitely answer those at the end of the meeting. With great excitement, I'm going to go ahead and introduce our Smith STEM Academy principal, Ms. Absher.
Hi, good evening, everyone. We are so excited to open up Smith STEM Academy for the 2021-22 school year. We are looking to implement in pre-K through first grade, and we have a lot of wonderful opportunities coming to Smith and to our community. So Araceli is going to tell us a little bit about what led us to this process and how you can apply. And then I will tell you a little bit more about our campus and what we can expect next year.
Thank you, Mrs. Absher. So this work that has been come from Innovation is offered to you by a call that you all responded saying you wanted student choice. U.S. families wanted more opportunities to engage in education in different avenues and really have an education that prepared you for a life after high school. So once you graduate, you wanted more choice in your education and more of a flexible environment. We know that each one of you is unique, and therefore you are seeking that unique experience in the classroom as well. So with that being said, next slide, please. There's going to be choice offered at 6 different innovation campuses that you see currently on your screen at the moment. And tonight we're going to be specifically focused on Smith STEM Academy, which will phase in for pre-K, kindergarten, and first grade this upcoming August of 2021. So how do you take advantage of the opportunity that Ms. Absher is going to share here in a little bit with us? I'm going to go ahead and go over that first. Is you all will have the opportunity to apply for student choice. So you can take a screenshot of this screen that you currently see on your device. This is going to be our choice timeline. Very well. So let's say you decide you want to be a part of this student choice. I want to just make it very clear that if you are already currently zoned to attend Smith Elementary, you do not have to apply for student choice seats as you are already receiving that priority enrollment. So you do not have to submit your application, but we do welcome you to listen to Ms. Absher tell us about all the wonderful things that are going to be happening at your child's school. However, if you're not zoned, then this is where you can begin the student choice application process. So your first step is going to be to visit the VISD Student Services webpage. If you can go back to that next slide, please. If you go to the Student Services webpage, beginning on April 1st, you will have the opportunities to submit an application through our PowerSchool platform by creating a quick account, and that application will be live to you all beginning April the 1st. You all will receive a notification either by you will receive a notification by email as well as a phone call from our office telling you about the selection of your innovation school. So if you are selected through the choice application process, you will be notified right after the application ends after April 19th. Then you all as a family after receiving that email from PowerSchool and a phone call from the Office of Innovation, you will be instructed to go back into that PowerSchool platform where you submitted your application, and you will then select, you will accept the selection process through PowerSchool, and that needs to be done by April 30th of 2021. That fourth step is so important because it leads us to our fifth step, which is the actual registration. So once you have accepted your choice selection through student choice, then you will go back and, along with everyone else in VISD, you are going to participate in the district registration process, which will begin May 3rd. And this will give you the opportunity to basically seal the deal and be excited about attending Smith STEM Academy. Now, if for some reason you do participate in the student choice lottery application process and you do not receive an email or a call from our office and you happen to be on our wait list, or you do not have the choice to attend an innovation campus, I'm glad to share with you all that you can still request a transfer through the VISD transfer application process, which will begin May 3rd through May 17th. So that is another avenue in which you can take advantage of the opportunities that are going to be available at Smith STEM Academy. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Ms. Absher, who's going to tell you about what are these exciting opportunities at Smith.
Okay, guys, sorry about that. So what is STEM? So STEM is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics education, and it's a method of hands-on teaching and learning where students learn to apply academic content by creatively solving real-world problems with innovative, design-based thinking to prepare students for future career opportunities. So at Smith STEM Academy, we believe and stand by our mission in preparing pre-K through 5th grade students with the necessary 21st century skills to be successful in STEM career pathways through rigorous and relevant STEM content and real-world learning experiences. And at Smith, a huge part of the STEM curriculum is that of 21st century STEM fluency skills, which are critical thinking, innovative thinking, communication, collaboration, and resilience, all of which are skills that are needed in today's workforce. Smith STEM Academy will roll out over a period of 3 years. So beginning in the 2021-22 school year, we will begin with pre-K through 1st grades, implementing STEM fully in the areas of math and science. Now, that doesn't mean all students will not receive STEM instruction. 2nd through 5th grade students will also have part of a STEM or Makerspace lab during their block rotations, which I'll tell you a little bit more about in just a moment. And all students will have the opportunity to be educated through our mentor program, where we have mentors from the community that work within the STEM field that will come in, work with our students, and give them firsthand experience about what STEM looks like in the real world and the career opportunities that are available for them right here in Victoria in our own backyard. So a instructional priority that we will have at Smith STEM Academy is the engineering design process, and students will use this as they work their way through design-based thinking and solving real-world problems. What's important to note about the engineering design process is that it's an instructional method or a way of thinking, and it can be integrated across all subjects. It's also non-linear and very flexible, meaning that if you are in the create portion of it, you might need to go back to your plan and adjust some things and come back to improve your plan. And that's all part of that resilience skill that we are trying to embed in our students as well. At Smith STEM Academy, your student will have unique experiences that will not be available across other campuses in VISD. So it's really an exciting time for Smith in that we will be offering a PBL, which is project-based learning and design challenges. So those are hands-on activities where students get to come together and we pose a real-world problem that is aligned to the standards or what they're learning in their classroom, and they get to use their imagination and their creativity to solve these problems, and they do that collaboratively with their peers. In addition, we will have a makerspace or a STEM lab designed specifically for students to, as a space for students to come in and solve these problems and have space for them to be creative. We will also have a living career showcase where they will partner with those community members in STEM fields, and they will really get to study that pathway, that career pathway that they're passionate about, and get to tell others about it as well. And we will open it up to the campus and to the community so they can come and learn about all of these STEM careers that we have. A sample schedule for a student in our campus. If you notice, they will have 2 options for Makerspace or STEM Lab during the week. And they will also have specials every day, which may include art or counseling, music, library, and computer. We will also have a built-in time for high dosage tutoring. So this is time for students who are struggling to get the assistance that they need, and also those who are working above so that we can give them what they need to reach their full potential and really raise the bar for those students as well. If you notice down at the bottom, we have integrated math, science, and STEM time to give a bigger chunk of time for students to carry out those STEM project designs. At Smith STEM Academy, we are committed to the STEM education model, which, as we've discussed, includes project-based instruction, critical thinking, those STEM fluency skills, and it's aligned to the TEA STEM framework. We're also looking to create a positive culture across the campus, and we're going to do that through the use of safe and civil schools as well as CHAMPS. Our career pathway interest and our living career pathway showcase will also be a part of building that culture that we are STEM leaders of the future. Instructional commitments, we will be using Teach Like a Champion as well as Fundamental 5. And as far as family ownership goes, we are really going to welcome you to our campus, and we have a lot of families who do work in the STEM field, and we would love for you to come and talk to our students and really be involved with us as we take on this new journey. And if you don't work in the STEM field, we invite you to come join us and learn more about it with us and really take part in our STEM activities and our hands-on learning with your students. All right. Thank you so much. Here is my contact information, and I look forward to working with you all next year. It is going to be a great year full of STEM fun. Thank you.